Ts Madison and Jess Hilarious are in the news again, and Snoop's picture right here looks like, why am I in this mess? Ts Madison is dragging, no pun intended, Jess Hilarious. The Ts Madison and Jess Hilarious beef that has been going on and on and on lives on as Maddie demands an apology after Snoop Dogg had a change of heart on the LGBTQ plus representation in children's shows. Now, let me stop there and say that's what my staff want me to say. I don't think that Snoop never wanted LGBTQ plus representation in children's shows. He commented about not being prepared to have a conversation in a movie while his grandchild brought it up while it popped up on the screen. He never said he wasn't ready for it. Well, anyway, so I don't know that it was necessarily a change of heart. I think, now that he has made a move, which I'll share with you in a second, that, T.S. Madison is speaking about it. Now, T.S. Madison and Jess Hilarious have been beefing. Why do I use the word beefing? For years over LGBTQ plus issues. Now, I've even tried to mediate. I put these two on the phone together. It didn't work. She then told me I ain't no friend of hers, so don't call it. That made me tweet, but Jess, keep your mouth. Anyway, but me and Jess are cool now. Me and Ts Madison have not talked in several months, but we're cool. And I wanted them to be cool. Well, apparently that's never going to happen because things had escalated in August when Snoop Dogg said that he was scared to go to the movies after his grandson asked how two women could have had a baby, as seen in Lightyear. Now, trans activist Ts Madison called Snoop's remarks at the time homophobic, suggesting he could have easily explained it as adoption, etc. And she then blasted his over-sexualized videos kids see. Then Jess Hilarious, a radio host and comedian, later joked about their back and forth, and this is what Jess had to say.
Good afternoon, it's Jess with the mess, and my news is real. Ts Madison weighs in on Snoop Dogg's comments about the Lightyear movie after his grandson asked him about two lesbians having a baby.
Snoop, you have music videos with women dancing and kissing other women, dancing naked. So why is displaying lesbian behavior in your music videos appropriate, and you are afraid to answer the questions from your
First of all, why is this ain't even your department. They talking about lesbians having baby, women having baby, like with other women. This ain't in your colony.
What do you think?
About Jess's comment?
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about this before. I don't think that you can I don't think we should be dividing the gay community that way. She can make a comment about this topic, even though it was about the depiction of lesbians in the show. And I just think Jess Hilarious has for some reason really just hates Ts Madison to the core of her being, and she takes any opportunity to slam Ts Madison
because Ts Madison often reminds Jess that she doesn't have an issue with her. Jess's issue is that people in the comments called Jess said trans, and she's reacting to that. Well, anyway, Ts Madison dragged Jess on X with a couple of tweets. Take a look. Now, Jess, I've been really not saying much about your big dick ass, but let's play. Well, she also said this. Take a look. Imagine going through the struggles of life, jobs, marriage, kids, your menstrual cycle or menopause is kicking your ass, and you got tired ass niggas messaging you to suck your dick, or you're reading comments under videos of you chilling and people thinking you're a handsome ass man. It got to be hard. Imagine being called a handsome guy after your last baby. Imagine a man wanting to fly you out to date you, and you've been holding back because your period is on, and he says to you, let me suck your dick, I'll pay you. As a real woman, you have to gag. Yikes. Well, why are you laughing? That's not funny. Why do you laugh at Ts Madison attacking Jess, but you don't laugh at Jess attacking Ts Madison?
Should just leave gay people alone because they can read better than anybody else.
No, but listen. Although I don't agree with how Jess comes for Maddie, she be letting her have it too, though.
She does let her have it. She does.
But it is homophobic. Maddie weaponized comments under Jess's post that liken her to a man or trans. Here's a video of Ts Madison trolling Jess, and just watch.
Look at our good sis, honey, Jess with the mess, just out there, getting into the things. Go Jess, go Jess, go Jess. Now listen, I know y'all feel like that I don't like this girl or whatever, but this girl takes every moment that she gets to try to jab something, and then y'all try to say, I say that she look like a man. But look at her. The deep-rooted microaggressions that she has towards the trans community comes from comments like this. This was just her posted the other day at a place. Look at this. Look for yourself. Yeah, I liked it. I did. I liked it because we're telling jokes, right? Every time that it's about me or any other trans or anything, we telling jokes, right? And what I find so funny is that I'm always somewhere defending women because I see myself as a woman. But she's always on the other end terrorizing women. The Risa Tisa shit. The two lesbians here. Why, as me being a part of the LGBTQIA community, I can't speak on lesbians? Oh, because I'm not a real woman? Why can't I speak on the things, from my community? But let's look. I'm not the one calling her man. This is what she go through every day. I actually feel for my CISTER. I actually feel for her. Imagine just having a baby, bitch, and somebody calling you a handsome guy. Wow, wow, wow. Yikes. Be blessed, ho.
And you're smiling and you're like a proud father. You think it's funny. Yes, you do.
Don't try and get me in the middle of this.
I'm putting you in the middle of it because both women, and I'm saying this, Jess, both women deserve to be treated equally. That's what this whole conversation is about, Rob.
Sure.
2 months after Snoop's Light Year drama, he partnered with LGBTQ plus advocacy group GLAAD for an LGBTQ plus youth anti-bullying initiative. And he not only sat with the Voices alum Jeremy Bellotte, who's LGBTQ plus, but together they made the song "Love Is Love." Here's some lyrics heard in Snoop's Doggyland animated children's show on YouTube. Look. Our parents are different. No two are the same. But the one thing that's for certain is the love won't change. Families are special. Things are so unique. Everybody's got a purpose more than what you see. We love you, parents. We love you so. I'm going to give a round of applause for that. Now, some would say in the culture, in the hip hop, Snoop sold out. Because why do we have to do this to prove that we're not homophobic? Because I do feel like in a certain, although this is a positive thing and although this is good, I also feel like it's performative to prove that you're not homophobic, which you shouldn't have to do.
Yeah, which I think is kind of the point of what Ts Madison is saying. Like, she got dragged for bringing up the comment, and then he turned around and then did the thing that everybody was dragging her for saying he did. Like, yeah.
You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Snoop, you should just went on and smoked with Martha Stewart, got your your money on The Voice, and just left it alone. Because one, I don't think he should have felt compelled to have to do this. And this is me speaking, and I'm the G in the LGBTQ plus equation, okay? I don't think he should have done this. Like, who were you doing this for? Did you do it because you really wanted to or because you felt like you had to? I don't feel like you should have felt like you had to. But nonetheless, I'm going to say thank you for doing it because you did it. Now, here's what Snoop said about it and the new GLAAD partnership. Look.
Love Is Love is a record that my kids program, Doggyland, presented me, where it's the song where it's teaching love is love. It's teaching parenthood. It's teaching the situations that kids and the world is going through right now, in a beautiful way through song, dance, melody, and just trying to get more understanding, clarity on how we live and the way we live. And I felt like this music is a beautiful, bridge to bringing understanding. This is a program that we've been doing for years where we involve kids, and these are things that kids have questions about. So now hopefully we can help answer these questions and, help them to live a happy life and understand that love is love.
Amen. Like we've seen in media lately, like you get to see everybody represented, and it's important. And I'm really, really happy that you're doing that with Love Is Love.
Oh, man, love is love. That's what it's always been for me. And thank my mother, my grandmother, and the people that put that spirit in me as a kid, because, we always tend to detour when we want to be grown and we want to try things on our own and we want to try to venture out. But it's always been instilled in my heart that to lead with love and to show love. And I feel like that's the reason why we're together. I think that's why we're able to, take our platforms to do the things that unite people. Because by seeing us together, it just shows that beautiful people are beautiful people. You don't have to put us in a box and think that I'm only supposed to hang with these type of people and you're only supposed to hang with those type of people. People are people. And one thing I love about music is the universal language of all people.
Amen.
So, Jeremy, speaking to the parents in New York that you had an experience with, it makes me want to speak to the fact that it's a beautiful thing that kids can have parents of all walks and be able to be shown love, to be taught what love is, because hate is taught and so is love. And I think that being able to have parents of all walks of life, whether it's two fathers, two mothers, whatever it is, love is the key. And I think these kids are being loved by these great parents that are, showing them an example of what family is. So I want to give a shout out to all of the parents out there for doing such a great job with these kids. I have the opportunity to teach the kids through my music and through Doggyland. So it's a partnership that we working to teach these kids what love is about. So I commend you. No matter what your background is, you're doing an amazing job as a parent. And kids need to know that parents are parents. No matter what the makeup is, love is the key. So thank y'all for allowing us a moment of, clarity to be able to speak to y'all and to converse and to show you what love looks like from two people that never knew each other but fell in love. That's what love is.
I love it. And I love that it's happening on Death Row Films. I love that it's his project. I love that he's going to benefit from it. Now, I'm sure he's going to give money to GLAAD or whatever, but still, I just love that he's doing that. And Snoop, you're going to go down as an icon. I mean, not just for this, but just because of who you are, what you've been through, what you represent, and just everything that you've done. Well, here's another thing you've done, Snoop. You didn't start another war between the girls because the girls is fighting. And this is, again, how something positive now has turned into a whole fight. Ts Madison is now dragging transvestite Jess Hilarious. Why are you laughing? It's not funny.
I wasn't laughing. It's because I knew you were about to come
No,
to me.
because you're laughing because you think it's funny, and it's not. First of all, we all know transvestite is a bad word.
I knew you were coming to me.
Is
That's the only reason
transvestite
I'm
a bad
laughing.
word?
Yes, I'm only laughing because I knew you were going to
Okay,
come
well,
right
let
over
me
here
ask you
with
this. Is it wrong for a trans person who she uses the word tranny? We had this whole conversation on Hollywood Unlocks podcast years ago about the use of the word tranny, because I used to use tranny. That's a tranny. That's a tranny. We all know. You've said it. Everybody said tranny. Just like punk has replaced that other word we can't say, right? Well, we say punk all the time.
All the
time. Should TS be using the word transvestite?
Yeah.
Okay, so can Jess say transvestite?
Yeah, I don't think the word transvestite.
Yes, it is.
Is it? Tranny is bad.
Transvestite, tranny, trans. Is transvestite derogatory?
I don't think so. I think it's just
What is a transvestite?
a person who dresses in clothing primarily associated with the other sex.
So that's like a drag queen.
Yeah.
So is transvestite derogatory?
The preferred modern term for transvestite is crossdresser.
Okay, but so transvestite is not the best term.
Well, I don't think it's a bad word, but it doesn't refer to a person who is transgender.
Here's a video of TS dragging, no pun intended, Jess Hilarious over Snoop Dogg's LGBT song.
I felt the way about this. I felt the way about this because y'all let that motherfucking Robert Townsend in the face looking ass bitch Juice Hilarious get her motherfucking masculine voice having ass up on that radio station and on her thing, and I said something to that hoe, and y'all drug me. Y'all drug me all up and down. Y'all drug me. Y'all drag me. Anytime I speak up, anytime, well, you don't supposed to be speaking for lesbians anyway. You don't supposed to be what you call it for this anyway. You finding every loophole that you can to diminish my motherfucking name or my motherfucking presence. And then I see this bullshit right here. Now I don't got no pressure with GLAAD. I love GLAAD. I love GLAAD, whatever, and I fucks with GLAAD. We do business together. We are in community together. But all y'all hoes that let that shit happen, y'all need I need an apology. Because y'all let that pussy ass motherfucking bumbleclot ass bitch get her tired, big wide nose ass up there and try to serve me. Y'all let transvestite ass Jess get her big wide nose ass up there and try to service me because I was defending my community against this shit right here, and then this turn around and happen. Everybody quiet. I got drug on the radio. on the radio. I got drugged on the motherfucker in the media. I got drugged because I said simply that he couldn't tell his motherfucking kids, bitch, that they adopted, or it was a single parent house and they adopted. I'm telling you, I'm going back looking at this and I'm gagging at this. I'm just gagging like, y'all tell Media Man to shut the fuck up. Anytime my name come up in any conversation about my community, you tell Media Man to hush. Hush. Tell that nigga to put her bottom lip up under her nose and hush. And shut the fuck up. Anytime you see that motherfucking wide-nosed ass bitch with them long-ass testicles in those panties saying anything about me up on that fucking show or anywhere that bitch sit at, you tell that hoe to go in another direction. Go get her dick sucked. And leave the TS alone. Go get her dick sucked and leave TS alone. When she's talking about her community. I want my apology. I would really appreciate my apology. I really would. Sometimes I'll be the only motherfucker saying some shit about my own community, and then they be the first punks that jump up there supporting a goddamn bull-nosed ass, puss-ass hoe that thinks she funny. No, bitch, you funny looking. That thinks she funny. Y'all be letting Petey Pablo jump all up and down and say all types of shit towards me. And I don't even really be tearing her up like I be wanting to tear her motherfucking ass up because I really don't got no pressure with homegirl. Because I don't want to have no problem with the brethren. Me and my brethren got enough shit going on.
Listen, this whole topic is a drag for me. I don't want to talk about it. I want everybody to get along at this point, or I need both of you to put on gloves and go fight or something. Just get
Ooh, they could fight on Zeus.
Why would we throw Zeus in the middle of this?
Like in a boxing match.
Who do you think would win?
Ts Madison.
I ain't even gonna ask a follow-up question. I'm gonna leave it right there. All right. Well, who won in this? Snoop, Jess, or Ts Madison?
Snoop.
Did he?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I think he's like you said, he's an iconic voice in our community, and for him to be a person who steps up and says this kind of thing and makes this kind of statement is a good thing. And I think that whole circumstance where he was not attempting to be homophobic in that moment when he was with his grandson. I don't think it was intended that way, and he's turned it around and done good with it. And I think that's what people should be doing with these public, attempts to cancel people. Turn it around, do something good with it. He partnered with GLAAD. He put it on his show. I think that's the positive that comes out.
And the girls still fought. Listen, I'm rooting for all of you.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Anyway, all right.